Good morning, good evening, and good night, depending on what time y'all watching this. This is the Untitled Podcast with myself, Nadia, and Sharianne Norris. And today we have as our guest, Mr. Stephen Jeremy. How you doing?
Thanks, I'm good. So, our world person.
Bearded economist.
The bearded economist. Yes. It's good to have you here with us.
Thank you.
You're our first guest. Can we have a sound effect put in for that? Are you editing it?
Yeah, you are our first guest.
Yay!
Because we want respectable people.
It's a very responsible look for our show.
Yeah, because me and Nadia, if you leave it to me, we will never get anything done. But we want to show that we can bring in respectable people in the communities. Also.
In the commercial. Sorry.
Oh, let's see, it'll be insufferable, right?
Right, or no, insufferably so.
Insufferably.
Yes.
Jazzy J, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day.
Thanks for tuning in every week.
So today we are touching on definitely situations and topics to do with the economy, national economy. Before we get there, I wanted to talk
Don't do it, Nadia.
about
Don't keep it.
our topic maker.
Don't do it,
You know
Nadia.
you create the topics every week. Every single week, she's creating topics. So last week, we were talking about you on top of your head top and how you went viral with that.
Right.
And you went viral for different reasons. Now this week, she is the undisputed slayer of bullies, people. You gotta get she an intro like the woman off a Game of Thrones, what she did again, Daenerys. You know, she's got a long intro. The queen of scabicles. The slayer of bullies.
Thank you.
The queen of math.
Thank you.
What else?
Thank you.
What else?
To my lawyer.
The honorable, insufferable.
That's just splitting in the middle.
Duchess of Spade in the middle.
Number one social media nuisance.
Yes.
Moral compass. Idiot.
Fulcan.
Yes.
Sharianne Norris. Sharianne, why you do it?
I wasn't busy this week.
You had time.
I wasn't very busy this week.
You had time.
Right? Yeah, I had time this week. I had time.
I like it. Because you know, you get people in situations where they're faced with bullies like that. Social media bullying is rising, and I find that in a real short space of time in Barbados, it has been on the rise. Like we had recently this week as well too. Like weekend into this week, the girl that was doing she thing on the boat
Right.
boat cruise. 'Cause
Right.
This is what it's really spawned off of, you know.
Right.
Which was another social media bullying situation. A photo that just went wrong to me. I
Yeah.
think from the whole inception of the situation where the person could have clicked the button, I think that's where it kind of crumbled.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how she would have dealt with that situation, seeing that picture plastered. It got as
Everywhere.
far as the gossip mill from Nigeria.
Yes, everywhere. And what my issue with that is, and I stopped speaking to a lot of people recently because of it, a lot of women who like to champion that, you know, they're so educated or whatever, like crying down this girl, right? And they stopped speaking to them. And I made my stand that, you know, I have seen the picture. I, as a woman, would never share anything like that. I don't share them kind of things on my page. And instead of saying she ain't had no right skinning out,
Well, you can't say he ain't had no right taking that picture.
so they are more concerned with the fact that a woman, you know, like Nadia, I skin out for a living though.
Yeah.
So that bothered me personally.
Sorry.
Allegedly.
It's going to take you a while to get accustomed, but you will adjust.
I'm aware of the businesses. I was not aware, however, that encapsulated everything.
Yes,
But, you know,
I skin
pretty
out
much.
for a living.
Yes.
So it is so wrong, and people have this misconception with women who dance or quote unquote skin out that there's whores and they ain't got no self-respect or whatever. He was so wrong to take that picture and post it, and then everybody else who shared it was wrong. Everybody was wrong in that. So a lot of women who was like, well, Sharianne, I know about you, but I don't get on like that. Get on like how?
Yeah.
You never bend down in the fat.
Yeah.
So who's to say that you go next time and bend down in the fat and maybe a bubby out? You don't know. Or maybe a pokey leg
That's
out.
it. Because
You
another
don't know.
argument that people were making is that if you knew the condition of your body to
Right.
that extent,
Right.
Because for those who don't know, it was clear that she has some type of skin condition. I don't really want to get into all the details, but it was definitely seen in the image, that she should have dressed differently. She should
Right.
cover up the area differently. And I really don't know, I don't think there's a good or bad way to approach this here.
Let me blast a woman for having on a panty liner here recently.
Yeah,
Let me blast a woman last year for how she stockings look. It looked like she had a penis.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't
really
matter.
They're not good on their bad.
To me, I just think is actually
Insufferable.
notwithstanding.
I don't have the word
outside
would
of that.
work there,
Outside of it being possibly insufferable, I just think it's a case of a lot of denial because I don't know how many people know what their anuses look like. So I don't know if there are a lot of people that in that condition or
Right.
in that situation,
Right.
if they were caught unaware bending over, would want themselves to be exposed because most people don't do that. There's a woman up by my gas station. I call it my gas station because it's just around the block. That stopped me. I'm a regular customer, so they asked me questions and asked me what my opinion was. And I tried to walk away until the cleaner come up and said she was wrong. The woman was wrong. She had her right skin. She needed to be decent. And I said, but wait, it was a party on a boat. Almost everybody I know within a certain age bend over.
Right.
They don't expect, if it is that she did it without posing, they don't expect that this thing would end up all over the place.
Right.
And then the woman might not have known what she looked like down there. A lot of people don't know,
True.
A lot of people, probably Coco would know, but I mean, otherwise other people don't know.
The man didn't even wait for you to bring it your topic now.
Well, you could go on and that. Maybe. But I'm saying, just as an example, 'cause it comes to money, right?
Look, if I just shorty clit.
Oh,
But no, on a real.
But no,
on a
sir,
real.
you're right. You're
On a
right.
real. I
A lot of
honestly
people
think
don't know.
cameraman was wrong for that. If the woman
Dead
was
wrong.
aware that she had a condition, then probably she could dress differently. But then now I can hear people out there saying, well, you say A, you say B, because there are women who probably are comfortable in their bodies, women that might be shaped like a peer, but they're showing them, they're wearing a midriff. And I, as a man, would be displaying male privilege if I told her to cover up. So really, I think it's wrong on both ends, as it is right on both ends, because the guy might have gotten permission. I don't know. I really don't know the details, but
Right.
it does show that we got a lot of double standards in this country.
To
and continue
merch.
do it. So, continue to have a lot of double standards.
And continue to just go ahead and operate within these double standards, that we don't pause and say, okay, this here happened, where we can go from here?
Right.
Should there be some type of regulations for people who take photos, get
and then the
contracted to
people
take
who
photos
share
in the events?
it is really the people who share the shit
Yeah.
out of these photos.
Yeah.
I just got you. I just be reporting.
And the narrative that they put behind it as well in the posts,
Exactly.
like the captions and stuff.
I saw that picture and I was like, first I saw the picture and then somebody sent me the picture and the girl face. You see how people is?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't the picture alone. I was like, shh.
And then,
If
the dress became a
right,
talking point too,
right.
right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you all know gone a step further to really scandal this woman. If that was me, I would not want nobody to do that to me. So I would not share something like that. And then when it addressed the topic called my ashy pussy video at 160,000, I was just waiting for the viral video thing. Because it's played the social media game. I know
Yeah,
it's a hot
yeah,
topic.
yeah.
And I know everybody looking for what you said about
You
this
know
ashy
how to
pussy.
sensationalize a topic
And
here.
then trick the cunt.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, okay, we know that how your vagina is look. That's how men is looked too. Not everybody. A lot of people deal with the ashy pussy syndrome.
Different things.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. So instead of me crying down this girl saying she had the right skin, no, let me just deal with the fact. Is she porky to look good? It won't be an issue. My porky to look good, crop over there when they talk about my ashy pussy tanks.
Yeah, a little red,
That's
red
what it
boy.
comes down to.
Thanks.
At the end of the day, the fact that it did not look good, it did not fit into the norm of what people like to see. That's basically what it is. But I like how because I still in there yet. I see things, you read things, it's got your thoughts in your head, like what the hell, whatever. But the way you vocalize, the way that you can stand up and stand out, because that's what happened when you deal with Coco now. Because Coco is going on a different line and shaming the girl. Real bad.
Along with anybody else.
Factual or not. You don't know how it is. I
Yeah.
all know I hear Fred had talk about Shika. I don't know
No,
that.
you
it's scandal
scandal
piece.
coming out.
Didn't come out just
You
now.
didn't naked departure here recently?
Oh yeah, you already get scandal.
You
So I
get
clear.
scandal
I
right
clear.
about
I
this.
clear.
You get
I
scandal
clear.
already?
You get
My
scandal,
name was
yeah.
mentioned in the HK departure.
Yeah, you
No.
good. You good. You
And
good.
that's a mention?
No,
Right,
it was mentioned. So I can't say that it was a scandal.
So
So
you
you
want the
become an
subject. Right.
Coming
Right.
next.
It was,
It can come
it
out
was
this
mentioned.
week.
Once involved with Coco,
It probably
But
will.
it can, no, you said that. It definitely. You just tell it like Just laugh it out. Laugh it. Ain't it coming back for you.
Edit that out.
Ah, boy.
What spurs you on to drag her?
I have been seeing his posts. All right, let me start from the beginning. I have known about Coco before I started my social media page. Right? So I used to hear people talking about these voice notes when he blast Stephanie Chase and this and that body. And I was like, who is a Coco? Like, is it a man? Is it a woman? I thought it was a woman. Then I find out that he's a trans.
Right.
And I was like, okay. And then I find out that he's a whore. And I was like, wait, why would Beijers entertain something like this? This is why you don't know about him, because I am not, my friends can't send me this smut.
Yeah.
Right? I will wash off my quote unquote friends. I don't get into this. But then I realized how social media works. And I was like, okay. So when I like that sir, dusty talk. Okay. And then so what happened, Coco actually said it. When the whole thing started with him and I, he actually said it. He was like, when it's copies of me, I was the first body to come up with this social. And it's true.
Right.
It is true.
He's an innovator.
It's true. He's the pioneer
He
for
is.
the social media smut.
Him and we can't forget Babsy too.
Babsy,
Exactly.
yeah.
He claiming that he come up before Babsy. He doing the most.
Probably walked Bush Hill before Babsy ever did on a jump up. But I mean, nonetheless, on a jump up.
These are not things you should be saying if you don't want to be scandaled by Coco. I just wanted to throw that out there.
no,
But
Too late.
carry on.
I already dead. I dead to rights.
Him and numb, him and that
you
numb
gone.
inside.
You gone for sure now, right? So I was like, okay, you know what? I have been seeing him put a post about me forever, and it don't bother me because my feelings don't get hurt so easily. But I know of people, my friend especially Corey Springer, and a lot of people that he has just dragged through the mud.
Tell me about it.
Right? So we had a conversation, and he is saying that he has not done anything to anybody that didn't trouble he first.
Okay.
And I was like, Coco is a lie. He's a lie. Because they had a woman with a cartel here recently, and he had the woman picture talking about, but I was like, she never did anything to you personally.
Yeah.
And he said, well, just like you, Sherry Ann, I can have opinion on things that happen in social media. And I was like,
Right.
I can't argue with that.
Right.
I can't argue with that. So my issue really is not with what Coco does or who he put on blast, because now if anybody can run me garbling, they're going to wash them off on social media. My issue is with the people who, as we were talking earlier, who is just tell everything that come out he won't moat
As goal.
and
As
run with
truth.
it. It's
Yeah.
so stupid. Like when I heard his first original things, like from back in the day, I was like, I can't believe that. You know what I mean? Like I could use my critical thinking and be like, why would I swear for everything he's saying? But the issue I have is with the people who just latch on to whatever he spurs out and go by gospel. Like how they attack Corey. You know what I mean? They just hear what Coco said about Corey and go on with it. Like, that's the truth, man. Oh, man, you use a buller. You know what I mean? Or whoever else. You were talking about how he came after a friend of yours. I hate Bajans
Came after
for
Seth.
that.
Yep.
What? I missed that one.
Yeah, it didn't pick up much traction at all. But
Okay. I missed that one. Missed me, boy.
Yeah.
Same thing with Naked Departure. I really do hate y'all Bajans. I'm a Bajan. I'm from St. Lucia. Right?
That's probably why you like you.
I am from St. Lucia. I'm just trying to gain there. But I really hate how...
Split in the middle.
Right, I really hate how we Bajans, love a piece of gossip. I really do hate that. Anyhow, Coco said he came on the show.
How we get... Wait.
When the bag got security card,
How
he
we
said
get
he coming.
from... We Skyping in.
No, he
I
coming in
frightened.
here. I mean, he said he called Coco. I just want you to know if he hit me.
I
I
scared.
call police here. But stay tuned for when we have Coco coming in. But really,
It
and
was
truly,
quite entertaining. The whole beef, the whole war, the Coco Sherry war.
who is a bigger social media influence than me? I had to just
Right
let
now?
the whole world that I's the boss right now up on social media. I take down the boss, Coco, anybody after. I can't take down Babsy. Babsy is the number one. I's number two.
And y'all fighting the same fight. So
Yeah.
y'all can't fight with each other.
I's number two.
Yeah.
Coco, you come in third, boo.
Coco does celebrate and use his voice for different things, though. I don't think that the way you and Babsy use your voice is the same way that Coco's using.
What I will say though is that the interview with Coco is going to open a lot of people's minds of how they perceive him, and it's going to make a lot of people check themselves. So I'm really looking forward to when Coco could come in.
I kind of like that we can be the platform for untold stories, for people who don't get a chance to say what they want to say. You can hear it. You know, just come out and say it now. Just hear it now from the horse mouth.
Yep.
So look out for that, peoples. We seem to be having Coco as a guest up in here. That gonna be real interesting.
Epic.
That gonna be interesting.
But first, he gonna blast Stephen.
Boy,
I think Stephen ready for it
my
though.
back say cream. That's all I gotta say.
You
That's
back-
it. Otherwise, I don't know what else. What I was thinking.